Warning: the following video contains explicit language, which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Absolute Hysteria, episode 15. And what better way to cap it off than this week? I have an album dropping next week, Friday, August 2nd. White Noize is dropping. So tonight we will be talking about the album. I got a few special guests getting ready. I'm getting ready to pull up here in a second. We're going to talk about the album. They might have questions. I'll answer any of y'all's questions y'all might have in the comments. We'll play some music and all that good shit right there. But first and foremost, let's bring up my peoples. First of all, we got Kincaid in the building as usual.
Hey,
we got Kid Jewel in the building.
What up?
And we have a newcomer, Mr. Real Motherfucking Talk, with us tonight. What up, Real? I think Real's got a lag, y'all. So
Real. What up, dog?
There we go. Real's
yeah, a little
10.
bit.
All right, y'all. So August 2nd, Friday, the album drops. This is my first solo album since 2017. It's been a long time. I've been doing the group shit, the Sick Trinity shit for the last 5 years. So it was time to do another solo, and we did it. I promise I won't let it go that long again. I will be dropping solos at least once a year. So this is the first of many to come. Let's see who we got in the comments. I see some comments popped up. Steven. Oh, Stevie D, what's up, guy? What's up, homie?
Did he get his hemorrhoids taken care of or whatever he said earlier? Steven, did you get your hemorrhoids taken care of?
You get your butt checked out, homeboy. But yeah, so let's see. We talked about. Let me show y'all. Since some of y'all might not seen. We got the album cover right there. White Noize. We got the track listing. We start the album out with the intro. We got Forgiveness, which y'all might have already heard. I'll probably play that tonight. We got Ride or Die featuring Cryptic Carmen, which is also another single that's already out. Judas is out. Mental Health featuring Kincaid, brand new. Thinking About You has already been released. You can check that out right now. Say My Name's brand new. Maze Villain's brand new. Lucifer's brand new. And White Noize Cypher featuring Kid Jewel, Wicked Ways, Real Talk, Kincaid, and Dankus Magic brand new.
One of the shortest versions ever.
Yes, that will be the quickest cipher you've ever heard in your entire life. I promise you that.
Yeah.
I think that cipher is about 2 minutes long. It's got 6 motherfuckers and it's 2 minutes long. So I'm gonna tell you, it's quick. So don't blink your eyes. And that beat was actually made by Kid Jewel himself, guys. Give him a round of applause. Kid Jewel making his producer debut.
I don't make them as much as I used to.
Yeah, for what it was though, man, we kind of sit down one night and I'm like, man, I need a cipher beat, no hooks, just straight little bars. We sat down, I hummed a little bit, he made the little beat, we added some shit, and boom, it was done. That's all. It was pretty quick little process, man.
And it's
Yeah, I dig it. What's that?
Came out
Steven,
smooth.
y'all should have done a huge collab, LOL. I've been waiting for.
But I've been bitching about that for almost 2 years now.
Y'all should do a huge collab album called Sinister World Project. Well, I guess you're kind of slow there, old Steve boy, because Sinister World
Yeah,
Order.
I actually think I mentioned something about doing that too. To be honest, that'd be a dope ass little album. Sinister World
Yeah,
Order.
Well,
I've been thinking about it.
y'all both were slow because this album is coming. I've already announced it.
Already started.
When?
Huh?
When?
When I dropped the SWO logo.
All I ever seen was, "Hey, everybody, change your shit to this," and never no talk of an actual album about it.
No, I've announced that there. It's not an album. I don't think it's going to be a full length. I want to drop it. I guess as a gift. You know. Remember, Real Talk remembers now because we talked about you was talking about doing like a Christmas track or something on there. But yeah,
Somebody's got a lot of white noise coming through their microphone.
yeah. Who knows? Who knows who it is?
I don't know.
I've gotten updates on SWO before.
Yeah.
Damn, real. You like?
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Damn, real. You like 2 minutes behind.
I remember that.
Bro's definitely lagging. He's gonna see this in the future.
Real. This is 2 minutes into the future. Oh shit. Yeah, Steve, that's what's up, man. You need to take your time, bro, or put the beer down because your comments are getting crazy, bro. I can't understand.
Does this mean he ignored it? Like, you just gonna ignore people's shit, then ask for it? Like, come on, man.
But yeah, man. So SWO album project, EP, whatever you want to call it. Be looking for
I'm
that.
real
Right?
close to the router, but it's not coming through.
Oh damn.
Yo.
Hey,
And they said time traveling wasn't a thing, right?
hey, you in the past for real, like the way past. You want to try to log off and come back, or go in the comments because you're like way behind, bro.
Especially in auto because
So into appearances. What looks wonderful on the outside.
Hey, go ahead and log out and come back. I'm gonna kick you out. Come back, and we'll
there's
see
no
if
way.
it's better. If not, you can go to the comments.
Bro's like, he's a good 40 second behind or something.
Yeah, that's gonna drop. That would drive me nuts because like we'll be sitting there talking, and he comes in 2 minutes later chiming in. That's gonna drive me nuts. But let's see who we got. Sledge, sup y'all? What's up, Sledge? How you doing?
What's good, my guy?
What up,
All
man?
right. So, like I said, August 2nd, the album comes out. We went over the album title. Kid Joe, you had some questions. Go ahead and jump into that while I process.
I got a whole bunch of them.
Hey, do your thing, bro. I'm here for you. I'm here. I'm open. Let's,
All right. Do you have any certain routine before you start your recording process?
uh,
Some people have like kind of like almost rituals before they do certain things.
yeah. You know, smoke a pack of Marlboros, beat off, drink a pint of Jack.
You better fucking not.
No, I'm just joking. No, I really don't have no for real rituals, man. I like hitting the studio, just vibing out, man. Like, just I like to be for the most part, like I don't have a problem being around people and doing shit. But like my ideal setting is like me by myself, just with a pair of headphones and a notebook, man. And just, that's the way I like to do it like that. As far as recording, like the process, no, not really, man. As long as I got something to drink and a place to rap, I'm good.
Okay. You got anything for him, Kincaid?
Yeah, so the name White Noise, given that I know, the idea and the theory behind your album and going with the track listings and actually what your overall project was about, why the name White Noise?
Well, a lot of people know that white noise comes like from old school TVs back when we grew up. When you hear the white noise, that symbolizes the end of something. You know what I'm saying? So like when like the cable, when the shows go off cable, and that little back in the day about 3 o'clock in the morning, you would hear that little national anthem, and then you would hear like your cable goes off. Basically, that symbolizes the end of the programming. It's over. There's a hidden message in my album. I haven't really said a lot, but it's symbolization. We're at the end of an era for me. Like I let a lot of things off my chest. A lot of songs that I've been trying to make for years, and I couldn't come up with the heart to make them because they really mean a lot to me. I did. I finally got them out with the majority of maybe there's two that got left off the album. They're not. I wasn't completely happy with them. I wanted to make them more personal, so I left them off the album. They'll be out as singles though. But just I don't want to give away a lot, but the album will make sense to you when you hear it and when you hear what's to come in the future. Like the end of we're at the end. Let's just say we're at the end of an era, and a whole new me is about to emerge. So it's the end of this era, if that makes any sense.
Well, with all that being said, how do you approach getting out of your comfort zone? Because it's essentially what you did with this new one. You're way out of your comfort zone in normal.
I wouldn't say I'm out of my comfort zone because like I've always kind of done
You've been there before.
Yeah, I've always done some real type shit. Like I've always made different types of music, but just the horror aspect or the hardcore, the sick hop was just kind of something that I just kind of vibed with and kind of I felt a little more comfortable in that lane. So that's the lane that I took, and I just kept rolling, But it's never this type of music that I did on this album is not new. Like it's I've done it before. It's kind of like the return in a way. It's the end, but it is what it is. You have to listen to it and check it out. But like as far as coming out of the box, man, I always like to work on new shit. I attempted a few new things on this album that didn't work out.
Oh.
I tried to sing on this album. It just wasn't good.
So I'll be like me and shit.
I tried to get my my vocals on, and they just wasn't. My vocals just ain't meant for that type of style.
One of them things where it sounds amazing in your fucking head, and then you hear it on the mic, and you're like, nope.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Like I love writing hooks for singing shit. Like I've got 5 or 6 of them that are written to beats right now that sound fucking amazing in my head. Like if I know how I want them to sound, but when it comes to executing it, no. I'll just find somebody with some better pipes, or I'll find a way. Which I just reached out to. One of those songs that was supposed to be on the album was called That Road. And the song overall is good. I just couldn't get the hook the way I wanted it. I reached out to several people. Nobody was executing it the way I wanted it. And I the last person I reached out to, I'm hoping he knocks it out the park because I think he could. He's the one that I think can do it. And he's working on it right now. He said he might be able to have it back tonight, but he didn't get it to me tonight. So
Hands on.
Huh?
Hands on.
No. Let's see. Real, you back? Real.
Yo.
How far behind are you?
Yo. I don't know. I could hear you fine.
Huh. I'll just let
How
you
far
sit
away
there.
are you?
Oh, damn. Yeah,
What's what?
you behind like a mofo, bro. You want to stay in the box or you want to go to the chat? Boom, 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 boom.
Shit, it don't matter to me. I'm just here listening, bro.
He's got a 15-second delay.
Yeah, you're about 15 seconds behind, brother. Go on over to my YouTube channel, Easy606, and there's a chat box. Go in there and chat with us, bro. Go ahead and put in there. All right, we're back. So yeah, man. Whose question was next?
Kincaid.
What'd you ask last, bro? Did I finish your question? What'd you ask last?
I just asked you if he was going to be Anton because I didn't know if you reached out to him or not.
No. I didn't reach out. I didn't reach out to him. I mean, if he wants to do something on this little Kentucky project, he's more than welcome. I guess I can talk about that too. I've got 3 projects I'm kind of tying together right now. Sick Trinity has already kind of been started. There was 3 or 4 tracks that I was working on for my album that I figured that fit better with Sick Trinity, so I kept them over for Sick Trinity. And then D's got some stuff he said he's working on, so we're going to do that. We're going to work on that project, and then I'm starting on the SWO and the Kentucky project. The Kentucky project's probably just going to be another EP, maybe 6, 7 songs, and I'm going to feature a couple different Kentucky, not a couple, but at least 6, 7, 8 Kentucky artists. I might have 2 on one track. I might have 1 on, I'm going to be on every song, but I'm going to feature with somebody different, maybe 2 people on a song, just a little something to pay homage to the people that are grinding. So if y'all know any Kentucky artists out there that want to work and put in a little EP for some promo, send them my way if they don't know me already. I love to work. I like to work with different people too, because I've worked with a lot of Kentucky artists, but I like to work with some different people. But yeah, I'm trying to shoot for that one, maybe the end of this year or early next year, because the SWO I'm shooting for Christmas Eve, and the Sinister or the Sick Trinity, late October, early November. So we'll see where it goes from here. What you got, Kid Jewel?
Are we gonna be expecting any music videos with this drop?
Oh yeah, man. I've got a couple songs I'd really like to do. I was hoping to have some more out by now. Unfortunately, with my situation at the current time, my travel is very restricted. I mean, super restricted. So I don't have a way to go a lot of places to do it. But I would like to get some done, for this project. I did a little DIY one for Forgiveness. I'll play it. I'll probably play it here in a few minutes. I did a little DIY video where I just, filmed a couple little slots and threw it together and edited it and put it out just to have a little visual. But there's a couple songs on there I would really like to have a decent visual for. There's one that's really heartfelt that I want a visual for. And then there's another one on there that just would be dope with a visual. But yeah, man, they definitely expect some videos for sure. I'll probably put lyric videos out for every song. So if you're a lyric video person and you like to kind of follow along and see the words, I'll probably drop a lyric video for every track because I've already done 4. Forgiveness, Ride or Die, Judas, and Thinking About You. Their lyric videos are on YouTube right now. So
They turned out good too.
I'm getting better with every lyric video. Like that Judas one was fucking fire. I think that was my best one so far. But yeah. Let's do one more question and then I'm gonna pull up the first song and we'll check out Forgiveness for those who might have not heard it yet, but I've dropped it like 2 months ago. Some of y'all might not heard it though, so we'll check it out.
You got another question for him, Kincaid?
Yeah. Explain your cover art. What was the process behind that? What was what was the idea in your head going into that design?
Basically, I was looking for a few different things. The TV and the white noise kind of capsulated the whole project. That I knew as soon as I decided on white noise, because there was 3 titles that I battled with, and the one title that I almost went with, wrestling fucked it up because there is a wrestling group that just came out called The Final Testament. My CD was going to be called The Last Testament. So I didn't want to do that because there's wrestling, So White Noise was the second one in line. So I chose White Noise because it had the same meaning. The Last Testament, White Noise, the end. So the cover art, after I came up with the whole idea, I wanted to use the old school TV with the white noise, the whole me looking like I'm kind of coming out the screen. I thought that'd be kind of dope, to put that kind of in there and make it look like I'm coming out. I had a couple other ideas. I know me and Kincaid had talked about one. We just didn't have the time with what he had going on and what I had going. We didn't have time to execute it, but we had some dope ideas that to make it actually look like my hand was really coming out the screen type shit. But it ended up being cool, man. Then I went with the little monster hands coming up from behind it. And then the white noise, I wanted to do the lettering the way it was with the capital E and the capital Z in red with the white because that's logical. People should get that right away. The E and the Z stands out. That's my name, Obviously, it was just a little extra something I threw in there to see if people would actually be like, oh, why is the E and the Z red? Oh, no, it's his name. But
well, they know now.
Yeah, now you know.
I like that color scheme you got on there too. That's dope.
Yeah, I can't take credit for that. I can't take credit for that because my designer, Avent, he's made probably almost of my t-shirt and designs and my earlier music. He was my graphics guy. He was my go-to guy every time. He's done stuff for Jelly, Stack, Bravo, Chat Arms. They all fuck with him. Like he's my graphics guy. And D was doing a lot of shit for me, but D's so busy. Our schedules were colliding, so I went with the homie. I reached out. I was like, I need a t-shirt design, and I've got an idea for a CD cover. I'll tell you exactly what I want. I even made like a what do you call it, where I put myself in the TV. I even made like a sample of what I wanted it to look like, but it was just not as good as that one. And I just showed him what I wanted to do, and he came up with the whole color scheme, the purples and the shit, which I love because I love the color purple.
Yeah.
The way it looks real dark, but yet,
I definitely like the purple being added to it. It gives it that extra darkness effect.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's see, we got some more comments popped up. Ran into you guys after my boys live. Let's hear what you got going on. Caden Papaw. What's going on? Almost like, I don't know what that means, bro. Good cover art for show. Okay. There's that. Real talk. There's real talk right there. Real talk's back with us on the live right there. All right. So yeah, man, that's kind of where the whole cover art came from. And then the back, of course, I made the back myself, and I just followed off of the front with the purple. Mm-hmm. I made the little white Noize logo to put up there with the E and the Z, same thing. Only thing I didn't do is I didn't do the capitalizations and shit with that one. Then I put, of course, I put all my little logos and some of my links, and gave the producers credit and all that stuff. That's pretty much where the cover came from. Well, here's the poster that will come with the pre-order, which I'll discuss here in a minute. So if you're getting a pre-order package, you're going to get a poster like this that's signed. D made this one for me. I already had the picture with the TV and the hands and the moon and shit, and we kind of just put the rest of it together. I think that's a pretty dope little poster. It's different, it's not like a lot of shit that you normally see.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Yeah. Only thing we didn't do with this is I forgot to tell him about the E and the Z for the red, but hey, it turned out good though. Yeah. So before we jump into the first song, pre-orders for all of y'all that might want to support the cause. We got two different stages of pre-orders. You've got your regular pre-order, which consists of the CD, which I actually have the physical copies right here. They're already in hand. Physical copies. You get the CD. You get a sticker, which I haven't shown the stickers yet. And you get the signed poster. Fair warning right now. There's only 50 of these. There's 50 of these. There's 50 posters and there's 50 stickers. Once they're gone forever. Bye-bye. They're gone. If this album decides to do really well and I get more, they will not be this one. They will not look like this. They will be completely different. This is the first press. There's 50 of them. That's it. This will be what they call a collector, because it's all of them. I'm not getting any more of that CD made. So, poster, sticker, CD, limited to 50. If you want the shirt design, there's 25 of those. First come, first serve. And there's the package that comes with the shirt. There's 25 of them. Once they're gone forever as well. 25 limited, and I not to tug my own horn, but my dude knocked it out the park, and this is my favorite shirt design that I've dropped. I think y'all have already seen it. Maybe it might have been on my Facebook. I think some of y'all have seen it already. Sure. My favorite design so far. There's 25 of them. Technically, in actuality, there's about 15 of them now, because 10 of them have already sold. So you got 10 shirt bundles left, and probably about 40 CD bundles left. So if you're watching this and it's before August 2nd, grab it. And and if you don't get the shirt by August 2nd, you miss out as well. Those shirts are only available by pre-order. Only. So if I have any left after the pre-order, the prices go up. Sorry and shit. The prices go up, and a few of them I'll keep and I'll put them in mystery boxes. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be some limited edition shit. So grab it now before the prices go up. Sorry and shit. I told y'all 2 months ago that this shit is super limited. So grab them before August 2nd or forever hold your peace. But the CD, otherwise, if you want to jam that shit out on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, anywhere that digitally, run the numbers up, stream it up, go to sleep, hit play on Easy 606, hit play and repeat, turn the volume down, and go to bed. Let that shit play. Run them numbers up, guys. Spotify, if you see this, I didn't say that. But yeah, let's go into one of the songs here. We got the Forgiveness do-it-yourself home video that I edited myself, so forgive it if it's not super dope. Sorry for any dead space.
Okay, y'all go get those pre-orders.
Yeah, go grab the prayer. I see some more comments come through. Let's see what we got real quick. Let's see. Lisa O'Brien Jewel. Hey, there's my dudes. Hello. Who's this right here?
Shout out to my mom.
Is that Mama?
That's Mom.
What up, Mama?
Howdy.
Straight out of TV, pulling you into it. Hey, you know what is up, Steven. Real. Eric Whitler, you know I got mine. Yes, sir, Dale. We definitely got you taken care of. Certified Chatterbox. Okay. Steven, sup, Miss Jewel. Real talk. Sorry and shit. LOL. New shirt. You know what it is. Real talk. What's that?
It ain't your fault, but Colin cussed out your internet provider for having lag.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you had bad leg.
All right, so let's get this right here. Let's share this. This is the wonders of having slow internet, guys. So I apologize for any fucking lags or anything. Da-na-na-na-na. But yeah, make sure y'all, if you're all watching, you can see my link right there on YouTube. I'm going to play these videos. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to get my YouTube built up. My YouTube subscribers is poor right now. I don't really advertise my YouTube like I should, but if you follow the podcast or you follow the music, you should definitely follow, because all the podcast episodes go there. All the music goes there. So anything you want to see is on there. So make sure you follow that and hit that notification bell. All right, guys.
Getting it loaded up.
Can y'all hear that?
Yep.
I'm praying over and over again. Father, forgive me for all of my sins before this pain consumes my soul. This is not how my story ends. I've been begging and begging you, please take this pain away from me. Grant my heart eternal peace and watch my enemies bleed. I'm praying over and over again. Father, forgive me for all of my sins before this pain consumes my soul. This is not how my story ends. I've been begging and begging you, please take this pain away from me. Grant my heart eternal peace and watch my enemies bleed. I've been crawling on my knees and I've been screaming out your name, but nobody ever answers and I'm starting to feel insane. I could really use your help, so I'll beg and I'll plead before I sabotage my life, turn my friends to enemies. I've been running around acting crazy, all my memories are so hazy, not too sure who I am. Lately, all my family already hates me, been a black sheep all of my life. Take the chances, rolling the dice, been in love once or twice. I stay real and earn my stripes. Yeah. I'm praying over and over again. Father, forgive me for all of my sins before this pain consumes my soul. This is not how my story ends. I've been begging and begging you, please take this pain away from me. Grant my heart eternal peace and watch my enemies bleed. I'm praying over and over again. Father, forgive me for all of my sins before this pain consumes my soul. This is not how my story ends. I've been begging and begging you, please take this pain away from me. Grant my heart eternal peace and watch my enemies bleed. I've been walking through hell, I'm feeling the burn. Lord says, now it's my turn. I've been put on trial, the courts adjourn. My destiny, none of your concern. I'm trying to stay positive, surrounded by negative. Problem after problem, concurrent like consecutive. Born to heal, but now on my face, it's my destiny, now it's my fate. Open my eyes and see my grace. In the end, will they open them gates, or will I burn the fiery hell? In the end, nobody can tell. Just live your life and tell. In the end, I bid farewell. All right, man. That was Forgiveness. The little video I made for that when I dropped that a couple months ago. Yeah, man, that was a kickoff for the whole album. That was the first song that I wanted to put out for the album to set the tone, to let you know that I was coming with a little something different.
I like how dark, but still how simple you made that. Like, I feel like a lot of music videos now have a lot of stuff in them, and it's hard to pay attention to as much detail as they throw in there. But I always like it simple.
Oh yeah, it had to be simple because it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like what only thing I had at that time, and like it was such a quick thing. Like I sat down that night, I fucking pulled out my little black light thing, I turned the lights off, which was why my eyes and my teeth were glowing a little more.
Yeah.
So the original shot was in purple, kind of looked more purple, but I put that editor on it to make it darker, to make it look like a older type shit. And then I took a couple shots here and there, and then I pulled some of the little videos and put in between type shit. And I mean, it was a couple hours at most, man. So for what it was, I think it turned out all right.
Yeah, less is more for me. Nowadays, the first 10 transitions in the first 10 seconds, I don't even watch the video. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. I think I like that better. I'm more of a simplest too. I like it because I don't know, it's more realistic. You know, I like realistic music videos. I don't really care about if you've got 1,000 things going on, you know, at once. JJ Midwest. What up, JJ? Said Sheridan watching. Appreciate you. Steven said sent the invite to a couple homies. I appreciate you. Much love, guys. Appreciate you for tuning in. So, Kid Joey, you got any more questions? Keep popping, brother.
Yeah. What was the most stressful part about the album?
The time constraint, the lack of being able to do what I really wanted, and just like the, you know, everything. I mean, it was stressful all over, really. I mean, I'm trying to pull a project together that I really don't have the means to do. Like, normally when you work on an album, you could do this and do that. And like I could, I would have preferred to go up to Kincaid's place and have him record it and have him having it sounding good. And, the chemistry that me and him have, I would have preferred to do it that way. But he had his stuff going on. I don't have transportation at the moment, and it just didn't. It could happen. So I did the next best thing I could do is I put it together here and I sent it off, and let people, mix it, whatever. And I just done what I had. I just done what I could do. You know what I'm saying? I worked with what I had at the moment.
That's all you can do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it turned out, it is what it is, man. Like you could hear the you could hear it in the music. You know what I'm saying? Like the emotion and everything's there. Like what I'm trying to convey is there. So, that's pretty much all you can say about it, really.
Got anything else for him, Kincaid?
Yeah. So what made you was it just the time constraints that you cut your album down, or was there other restrictions that were holding you back?
Mixture of everything. There was time constrictions. There was, because every time I tend to push something back, it gets pushed back and back and back. I've been talking about this solo album for damn near 2 years, and I kept pushing it back for other projects. I kept pushing it back because I wanted to do this or do that. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do that. I let couldn't define my life for about 2-3 years, because I've been up and down in life. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had problems like everybody else, and I let the word can't define it. So once I finally, about January of this year, when I really woke up and I stopped letting, I didn't want to let my situation determine my fate. I really woke up and decided, like, no, can't's not an option no more. Like, get out and do this, do what you got to do what you can do, and keep pushing forward. Stay positive, manifest shit, and eventually it'll all work out. And I just did little by little, man. Like I said, I had more songs that I wanted to add to this. They just wasn't where I wanted them to be. So I didn't want to release them just, half-assed to where I wasn't even willing to put it on here. So I'll work on those at my own pace, and when they're done, I'll put them out as singles.
Very relatable. I've got about 6 or 7 of those in the vault currently myself.
Yeah.
So I can understand. Sometimes you just gotta start speaking things into existence, or they'll never happen.
Yep.
Exactly.
I feel that 100%. I pushed my original date back once, and I almost did it again. I was like, no, we ain't gonna start this cycle. We're gonna put this back.
I'm honestly happy that it kind of worked out in the long run, because, I had the original was 13 tracks. The original the outline was 13 tracks. And mental health matters wasn't even in existence. Like, Kincaid was he was moving, and he didn't have his studio up. So we had talked about doing a song for the album prior, but I just didn't think that he would have time to do it. Well, he just happened to get done like right in that little time frame. Like I had a week I had to have it done, and he got it. He popped in there and was like, look, I'll have it done. So I wrote out my part in the hook. I sent it to him. He did his, and we scraped by and got it done right in the album. which I'm glad it happened because that song's crazy good. And it replaced 3 of the songs that I had to take off. So it gave me one more song, and it was a really strong song. It fit the mold of the album.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you sent that to me, and when I finally got it and I heard it, I think literally it was an hour later I had it back to you. I really like that one. I fuck with it.
Yeah, it's going to be one that people can relate to, just by the title, Mental Health Matters. Like, I think people are going to automatically know that that's going to be one that they can fuck with.
Sometimes that last minute feature stuff works out just in time, man. Glad it worked out for you. Definitely a good fit.
Oh, no doubt, man. And we have plenty more of those to come, man. Like, things are only going to continue to get better and grind out, man. Like, we got a lot of shit coming throughout the whole camp. Like, the whole camp's got shit coming. Like, it's a steady fucking wheel, man. Like, everybody's grinding. It's good to see. What you got, kid? You got anything? Mister, I got a whole list.
I think everything keeps freezing up for me.
Is he frozen? Yeah, he's frozen. I thought he was being real still there for a minute.
Poor little guy.
There he is, right there. There he is. He's back.
I cut out a little bit.
He froze for a minute. I asked you.
You connected to Real Talk Internet.
I asked you what you had next on the list, and you was like,
What do you want to achieve with White Noize? Like, is there a certain, like, are you wanting to inspire people, or like what do you hope to get out of it, like feedback wise, like for other people that get to listen to it?
I mean, of course, every artist wants to inspire. Every artist wants to touch, somebody. No Diddy. But that's what every artist wants to do, and that's the beautiful thing about being an artist. If you can make somebody feel some type of way about something, then the goals are achieved. Of course, I'd like to bring positive influence to somebody. But to be honest, to be completely 1,000, if you read the insert of this album, there's an insert on the inside, a thank you note, and I stated in the first sentence, like, I made this album for me. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate everybody who's tuning in, everybody who it touches, everybody who supports it and plays it and tells people about it. But in the end, I made this album for me. I needed this. I needed to vent, because music to me is a form of therapy. So I needed to let the shit out. So I made it for me, and anybody who it affects along the way, that's a positive. Like I said, there's a transformation coming, and I'm coming into new myself. So
No Diddy.
This album, huh?
I said no Diddy.
Yeah. No Diddy, no doubt. But this album, like I said, there's a meaning behind it. There's a new era coming, a new day, a new me. So do it. Midget.
From Kincaid.
Man, basically the only thing I'd say now is what are you gonna do from here? Like, what's your do you have any other ideas for your rollout that you can announce to people? Like, how are you handling this album from here on out, since you've already announced the pre-orders?
What you mean?
I mean, can you give people a day when you're gonna, try to start shooting lyric videos out there, when they expect, like, first quarter, second quarter?
Like a timeline? Yeah.
Yeah, like your rollout.
Basically, the album drops August 2nd. So August, that's Friday. Friday, anybody who's pre-ordered, I'm going to start sending those out Friday. I would have them. I actually wanted to start sending them out the Monday and Tuesday because I would like for people to get them on the release date. But however, my posters got held up because I had to order out on my posters instead of going locally because my ride situation. So
Right.
I ordered the posters and they'll be here Wednesday, I think. So I'll get everything signed Wednesday, get everything packaged, stamped up, and then Friday when it drops, I'll drop them off at the post office.
All right. So first thing, your first plan is get them pre-orders together, get everybody taken care of. You gonna put any special things in there? Can anybody expect anything special? Note from Easy, certain people, anything like that?
Oh yeah, man. There's all the posters will be they'll have messages. Like, I'm not gonna write like letters or nothing like that. I personalize, and it's like a thank you kind of thing, but I personalize every poster. So it's not just me signing my name and sending it to you. There'll be a message on there. You know what I mean? I personalize everybody. Everybody's will be different. So that's kind of like a little special touch that I put on everybody's shit. As far as pre-orders. After all that's taken care of, then whatever's left from the pre-orders will still be up for grabs until, the album wise. All the rest of those albums will be up for grabs with the poster and sticker. And once the 50 are all gone, or the 40 that's left, it's all gone. Like I said, they'll be gone. And then after that, we're going to start dropping. I'll probably have the lyric videos out within 2 weeks. I might drop one each day. I might drop one Saturday, one Sunday, one Monday, one Tuesday until they're all out. And then after that, we're going to start try to figure out a video concept, which song comes first. I'm gonna work on the videos. I've got some singles in mind that I'm gonna drop here and there after the album has come out, and I push it a little bit. I'm gonna keep it moving with singles, and then from the singles, it'll lead into Sick Trinity. And then from Sick Trinity, it'll lead into fucking SWO. And then from SWO, it'll lead into the Kentucky album. After the Kentucky album, there's surprises coming for next year. Like I said, this album signifies something, and it's going to start next year. So what comes after that, it'll be told in due time. But stay tuned, because like I said, there's more to come. There's features. Like, I'm everywhere, bro. Like, I've got other projects with other people that they've been dropping here and there. I'm on Kid Jules' new album dropping August 5th.
Sure.
I'm on his other album that's dropping in October with Sinister Mind. I'm sure I'll be fucking with Kincaid on his next shit. Real Talk and Wicked Ways has got some stuff coming out. I'll probably be fucking at least on one of their tracks. Reno's got new shit. I'm on one of his tracks. So, like, there's this, everybody's grinding right now. Like, music is just coming. So there will be no lack of Sinister Mind of music in the next year, When we told y'all at the beginning of 2024 that there was going to be no games played, then that wasn't a joke. Like, everybody's fucking moving. Just because you might not see us live as much, that's going to change next year as well. Next year, I plan on doing a lot more shows next year, because this year I was grounded thanks to, the situation with the ride. And I wanted to do more music. I wanted to put this album out and have more music out. Well, after this year, that'll be accomplished. Next year, I want to focus on touching y'all, getting out there. No Diddy. getting out there and shaking hands and kissing babies. No Diddy. I'm just joking. Don't bring your babies to the show. I'm just
I
joking.
got another question for you, man. So you've had a lot of obstacles and a lot of things that could have stopped you and could have give you excuses when not to do something, why not to do something. What advice would you give to other independent artists that may feel trapped or limited, or to feel like they aren't able to do what they're passionate to do?
I thought you was going to ask me something else, and I was getting ready to go into a spiel. But man, number one thing is just to never say never, never say die. Keep pushing. You know, times will get hard. You'll get knocked on your ass. You'll feel like that it's the end, that you can't do something, that it's over, that there's nothing left for you. You're going to feel like that. Probably multiple times. It's probably going to happen more than once. If I could go back and tell my former self all those times that I quit and I stopped making music over the last 15 years, the time that I wasted, I would have went back and been like, dude, just keep grinding. Like the you know, it can't rain forever. Like, you know, in the famous words of my guy, you know, it can't rain forever, you know. If y'all don't know where that's from, shame on yourself.
Goonies never die.
Yes. Well, not that part. I'm talking about it can't rain forever. But yeah, he definitely caught the never say die.
You got anything else?
But as far as I'm gonna go back on the other spiel a little bit.
All right.
For new artists that are thinking about coming into this, or youngsters or people, let me warn you ahead of time. I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people won't tell you, and I'm gonna look at you in your eyes, you know, right here. I'm gonna tell you that this game will chew you up and spit you out. This shit is not for the faint of heart. If you think you're going to come in and make a bunch of money and have a bunch of bitches and this and that, and it's going to be all you see on TV, go ahead and exit now. Stage right, because it ain't going to happen like that. You're going to struggle. You're going to put every dollar you have into this shit. You're going to lose. You might win sometimes, but you're going to lose. You're going to spend years chasing a dream. Sometimes that dream might not ever come. Sometimes it does. It depends on what level of success that you're trying to attain. Me personally, I can quit now. I can stop right now and be perfectly content because I set out to do what I set out to do. You know, I didn't make a bunch of money, but I made lifelong connections. I got to rock the stage with idols. I got to be friends and acquaintances and you know, spend a lot of time with people I considered idols. Like, you know, that's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? And then I got to help people in the process. I made lifelong connections. I mean, it is what it is. It depends on what your definition of success is. But don't come into this thinking it's a cakewalk, like you're just, I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be rich and this and that. No, man. If your heart's not built for it, you don't have the hustle, you don't have the grind, you don't have the dedication, you don't have the mindset, because it takes more than just rapping. Everybody can probably rap and put together words and shit like that. It takes a lot more than that. The grind, the business mind, everything like that. It's a whole package. You know, some people have it, some people don't. You know, but I'm not trying to discourage anybody and be a downer, but just please do your research and look into something before you really jump in head first.
And not only that, but this game is very cutthroat too.
Oh, it's cut. You'll lose friends. You'll see people stab you in the back. You know, you'll think that somebody's got you when they don't. Like, you know, there's a lot of shit that happens. I mean, me and this man right here beside me can tell you horror stories. Like people will act like they your best
Yep.
friend, and you know, soon as they get what they want, they'll put a knife in your back and move on. You know.
Facts. And don't come into this game trying to coattail nobody. And don't think you're going to get in somebody's circle and then hate on somebody else that's in that circle and think you're going to use those people because that shit will backfire on you every time.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. Because a snake will always eventually show its true colors. Like Kincaid. I think Kincaid's the first person I heard say it, so I'm gonna give him the credit for it. But like a snake only sheds its skin to become a bigger snake.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like that is so true. Like once a snake, always a snake. You know.
Yeah, they just eventually they pretend they change and they pretend they your best friends, but they still fucking snake and they'll still bite you on the hand when they get a chance.
Total facts. You got any other questions, Kid Jewel? We'll probably go for like 5 more. I'll probably answer a question for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna play a song. We'll be complete.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
What do you feel in the moment of making music, while your headphones are on and while you're just kind of vibing out and in the creative process and all that good stuff?
Kind of like a state of euphoria, like nothing else matters. Like the world stops. My problems disappear. It's a drug. It's my drug. It's my, I'm not an addict, but music is an addiction to me. Like it's a release. Like I've said before, I use it as therapy. So when some people stick that needle in their veins and they get that moment of euphoria, that's kind of how I feel when I hear a beat and I can imagine a storyline and I imagine the hook or a verse or whatever. I imagine, that's kind of how that feels. It's like performing. Performing gives me that same euphoria. Now, I'm not going to say every time. When the crowd is there, the crowd's vibing, the crowd's with you, there ain't nothing like it. You go out there, you feed off that crowd, and they're with you, and they're chanting with you, and they're reciting your lyrics. That's dope. Ain't nothing like it. Now, when you get the crowd that just stares there and looks at you, it feels kind of odd, and you really don't have no energy. But that happens so. Once you get out there and you really start doing the bigger shows and you get the bigger crowds, that's when they get more rowdy. And that's one reason I love the underground. I love juggalos because them motherfuckers go in. They get out there and they hooping and hollering and screaming and show me your butthole, all that good shit.
That's definitely been the most supportive crowd that I've been around for sure.
Yeah, it's a family thing, man. Especially with the old school era where we come from, man. Like it's a family thing. Some of the new school might not share those same beliefs, but a lot of it's still there. All right, let's see what can I play. Let's play the Judas lyric video because I think that's my favorite lyric video that I've done.
Yeah, it turned out good.
And Judas is a true story. Judas is actually about a friend of mine that I had when I was in school and a girl that I had dated, and they decided to betray. Oh shit! They decided to betray me, and they decided to betray me and have a little secret affair, and this is kind of the outcome of that, kind of. Like I said, every song on this album is a true story. It's all reality. So here we go. Can y'all see it?
Not yet.
Oh, I forgot to share the shit. That would help. Share screen. Where's that? All right, we good now?
Yep.
All right.
I'm so sick of the lies. You can't look me in my eyes. You a master of disguise when you fuck them other guys. You could wish on my fall, you could pray on my demise, but you did it to yourself. I can't even empathize. The way you portray yourself is that of a snake, and what we do with the snake, what we decapitate. I can't spend any more time chasing the fate. So if you bringing any of that, you should pump the brakes. You would do this, and you know that's true. You would do this with all the lies that you spew. You would do this, the definition of fake. You would do this, and your judgment awaits. You would do this, and you know that's true. You would do this with all the lies that you spew. You would do this, the definition of fake. You would do this, and your judgment awaits. I remember back in the day when things were oh so fine. The day I met you and you were oh so fine. I was so immature, but I had to impress. I remember your perfume and the way you dressed. I didn't waste any time, I needed you on my arm. Then came the promise to shelter you from harm. As years went by, you started acting real sus. Then you fucked my best friend and your time was up. You would do this, and you know that's true. You would do this with all the lies that you spew. You would do this, the definition of fake. You would do this, and your judgment awaits. You would do this, and you know that's true. You would do this with all the lies that you spew. You would do this, the definition of fake. You would do this, and your judgment awaits. What up, homeboy? Did you think I forgot? Like you really was safe, like you wasn't catching shots. Hell nah, hell nah. You was getting no love, and you and I both know it's really young. We were like brothers till you fucked my bitch. Now I fantasize about your body in a ditch. Lifeless as fuck, is that bad to me? There's a thin line between love and enemies.
Yes, sir. That was Judas with the world burning. Sometimes that's how I feel.
Definitely a good video.
Statue of Liberty.
Do what?
So
I said
definitely.
poor Statue of Liberty.
The world was burning, my friend. Yeah, that was the visualizer for Judas, a little lyric video. There's also a visual or music video, or not music video, but a visualizer for Thinking of You, which is a near and dear song to my heart. I think King K knows kind of about that one a little bit more. I think you read that song, didn't you? You know the story behind that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You caught that one, didn't you, King K?
Yeah.
All right. I would make sure like I was gonna send that to a few people. Like after it's released, I might drop a couple people's inbox. I just didn't want to cause no local drama. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like that was one of them songs that I've been trying to get out for a while, and it finally came out. I love to do a video for that song too. Like, I think it'd be dope to go to certain places that I know, like places where I hung out with that person and kind of things that were meaningful and kind of do little shots in those areas. I think it'd be that would be one I'd love to do a video for.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in and let me talk about the album. And August 2nd, it hits digital platforms. Y'all can jam it out, run the numbers up for me. If y'all want to take part in the physical media, we got those up until they run out. We got the posters and the stickers, and we got some T-shirts and all that stuff. Anybody also, I'm doing a raffle right now. I've got 14 spots left for the raffle. The raffle is actually a personal thing for me. Like, I'm saving to fix my transportation issue, and I figured that somebody helped me come up with the idea for the raffle. I'm going to give away a $300 merch box at the end of this raffle. So I did 20 spots at $20, and once we reach all 20 spots, I'll go live and do the raffle for the $300 merch box. We got 6 people entered already, waiting on the last 14. Once it fills, we'll do the drawing for that. But if you're interested, hit me up. Once it fills up, we'll knock it out of the park. And more than likely, to be real with you, that a shirt and the CD bundle will probably be in that box. So if you're not wanting to spend the money for the big package on the box, you could take $20 and try your luck. Because all that shit will be in that box. So yes, sir.
Y'all got 5 days to get that pre-order.
5 days. 5
days.
Better get
And
on it.
I'll be blowing up Facebook for the next 5 days. People are going to get tired of it because we're going to blow that shit up. It's a countdown. And then, like I said, right after it, August 2nd, August 5th, my boy Kid Jewel is dropping his shit. And he's going to have pre-orders and shit that y'all need to check out. So show love to the entire team. Ken K's got some music videos that are about to hit the surface.
I keep getting I was getting like messages every day from Kid Jewel. Drop it.
I was trolling his ass.
If you're watching this right now, or if you watch this in the future, hit up Ken K's inbox and tell him to drop the video.
Spam his inbox.
Spam it. He loves inboxes. He loves helicopter videos.
It might take.
I will send you pictures of my legs.
He will send you helicopter videos.
It might take him 3 days to reply, but
it's not no helicopter. It's a light switch. Yeah, I mean, it does happen. If you got my personal number, it's always best to text me.
Hey, so he's been helping me a lot this weekend.
Yeah, I've had to do a bathroom.
you're all good. It looks good, by the way.
Well,
yeah,
she painted the bathroom, so I can't take credit for that.
All right, guys. Well, Kid Joe, you heading out? You gonna stay behind for a few minutes?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to head to bed. I gotta get up in like 4 hours.
All right, brother.
Yeah, Steven does hear from me daily.
Huh?
I said, Steven said he hears from me daily. I was like, yeah, you do hear from me about daily, don't you? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I will slaughter that motherfucker.
Desormier. I think it's Desormier or
Desormier. some shit like all fancy.
Just
Got one of them fucking non-country pronunciation words.
Steven, hold on. $20 raffle, caught it yesterday. Yeah, Steven, if you want to jump in on that, let me know, brother. And we'll get you added to it. Just hit me up about it. Eric Whitler said, look, Eric Whitler's right there. He's on you right now, KK. He said, drop it.
I know, Eric. I'm behind, brother. It's just kind of sitting there too. Like, there's a lot that I don't. Yeah.
Yes, French Canadian. Did I say it right, Steven? Is it Desormier? Because I know a lot of the Canadians, they have the IER. It's like a EA, Desormier.
Know what I'm saying, eh?
Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what his reply is before we head out of here. Come on, Steve. Hit that very close. He said very close. It's an E.
You'll have to bring him on here sometime just so you can pronounce his last name.
Is it Desormy? Like without the R, like Desormy? Because he said it's an E. So it'd be E. Desormier or Desormier or Desormy. Come on, Steven. Give me like some dictionary where you break it down into sounds. You know, you look something up and it breaks it down like where you can sound it out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it. Oh, I got it. It's Desormy. Okay. Woohoo! Woohoo! All right, guys. Episode 15, Absolute Hysteria. Episode 16 next week. We'll figure out some content for y'all, and we'll bring y'all something cool next week. I'll talk to the boys and see what they think about it, and we'll post it on the Absolute Hysteria page. Tune in next week, episode 16. Until then, share this with your friends and make sure they like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. Grow the channel. Until then, goodbye.
Come back and join us next week on Absolute Hysteria. Follow Easy606 on YouTube and all social media.